football fans, it is not hard to find where rivalry battle lines in the state are drawn on a day like today. These two are due to lock up once again, and we can't wait to get it started. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Noles will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida's offense will have the opening possession of the game. Last meeting was a classic as the Gators pulled out a close one.
Guys, it's a rivalry game that gets circled in the offseason, and for Gator fans in Gainesville and across the country, they have been bragging all year long after that win last season.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Back to throw, it's Rooks. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. Turning it off! They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. This time he's got it. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Off the play fake. Quickly complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Rooks. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, looking to pass. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle, it's Burns. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
To throw, it's Rooks. Finds the tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find a soft spot in coverage. Make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
Leaves it with the back. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Gators will hustle to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And that ball's free behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. His 3rd and long from the 45. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Rooks. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They'll use the running game on first and goal. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Direct snap. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. Just going to keep it after the snap. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock band. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we faced. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Rooks. He'll take another shot here. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And a short gain on this run, and that will bring us to the end of the first. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The RPO, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picked off. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because...
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Gators want to move quickly. Leaves it with the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give out of the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And, guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting it out there.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Jukes his way for more. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd on hand, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Complete in the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Noles will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fakes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create net.
Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They go to the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From the gun, the running back has it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Gets it out quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. This crowd knows when to bring it. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll give it to the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Rooks. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
And historically, this game really has meant a lot. You go back to the 90s, this was basically a de facto national championship game before the championship game. Remember, they played twice back in 1996, the year Danny Werfel won the Heisman Trophy. So this game always means a lot.
Just a short pass to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Got the quick pass. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And backed up, first and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Here's the handoff. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air.